Ladies, gentlemen, meatbags alike, welcome back to Starbound. How's everyone doing? I'm doing alright here. I'm just sleep deprived, but I'm fine. Just fine. In between episodes, we did a lot of material hunting and also a lot of, shall we say, civilian on planet side quests. Enough so to acquire ourselves 2 crewmates so we can go straight on over back into the outpost and get our first ship upgrade. Yeah, we haven't upgraded the ship yet, but we're going to be doing that on our way over to Esther. As sleep deprived as I am, I'm forgetting if I asked this already. Did I ever ask if you're all doing well today? Because I surely do hope so. And when I say sleep deprived, I mean I have not gone to bed since I've recorded the previous episode, which was, let me think here, 8 hours ago for me. Yeah. Wait, no, was it 8 hours ago? No, it was not. Or was it? Let me think here. It was, let's see, 14 hours ago, that's right. Right now, for me, it's 2:14. And I stopped recording last night around 10 p.m., so that should be about 14 hours, I believe. Yeah. Anywho, having the upgrade modules on hand already? Petey boy, Penguin Pete, Rumba Bee, boom chicka boom boom. Give me my upgrade. You upgraded my ship? Excellent. Penguin Pete, up out of the rumba beat, going boom chicka boom boom. I have technically not crafted anything since recording last night. Everything that I have on hand is stuff that I have found. So somehow we found ourselves a lantern stick, bunch of other stuff. There was more stuff, but they need all the stuff, so just threw in the deconstructor and well, a whole lot of materials. Esther, what you got for me now? Before you go jetting off, I'll teach you how to access and use the scan mode on your matter manipulator. There's a lot to be learned from your surroundings, and the outpost is no exception. Press N to equip your scanner. Key areas of interest will appear green. Let me know if you get on, or let me know how you get on. Right. It's blue, but we press N, we look at it, it gives us a little dialogue. We have scanned that. We scan that. Checking all the way here. Alright. It's going to be hard for us to climb up over there without the spike ball tech. So yeah, we run back over here, scan everything on the way. Everything to anything that can be scanned. Within reach, of course. Scan, scan. Oh yeah, for those with a keen eye, to correct myself also a little bit, retract my statement about not crafting anything. Way too many plant fibers, so I made a bunch of salves. Alright, first actual point of interest. What kind of vehicles this guy sells? Who knows? A shop selling teleporters. If you got a pot of pixels to spare. Yep. Oop, having a little bit of that delay with my jump. Tech station? With a little know-how, I can use this machine to equip techs. Yes, you can. But we already went over techs on the last episode. Or the basic generic ones with the tests or trials. Obstacle course. What a curious looking stand. Froggy furnitures. Don't see many frog merchants around these parts. We can actually do a little landlord stuff with this here. We should actually buy one of these books. And read up on it. As reference for later. Ah, the bathroom. Some of the, one of the most important facilities to any, fleshy biological entity that has, waste byproduct. Our favorite little shop until we get our entire farm set up, which we're going to need a lot of pixels for all the different barn animals. The equivalent to a 7-Eleven. That takes care of the surface and the upper levels of the outpost. Now we gotta check the basement, the lower area, the undercarriage, or whatever you want to call it. Why am I doing this while I'm very... Oh, wait, we didn't take it the kitchen here, so... Or mess hall. There we go, those are scanned, good. But yeah, why am I doing this while I should be asleep? One, it's too early to sleep. And two, because I want to make sure I get enough videos recorded before the mass uploads. Simple as that. But it's kind of also hard to actually get a good stream of content without actually making a bunch of filler episodes saying, we're gathering materials, we're doing side quests, la da 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 da. A bunch of nonsense. Speaking of side quests, we'll come back to you, little penguin. We'll come back to you. And now the big easy. But you have a side quest. Oh, yeah, before we return to Esther, let's, you know, do a little side quest in here. Mech time! We're gonna do ourselves a super fighting robot. Super high pace action, super fighting robot. Gravity is not applied in space, so we have to use our movement carefully. Because it does have a little bit of a drift, you know? Like, you know, you can just barely tap it and, you know, just send you off. Gotta be careful with that, you know? Then with a little space that has gravity, or, you know, artificial gravity zones, we gotta deal with gravity. I just suddenly had the realization. The dumb joke I was doing with Super Fighting Robot was not about mechs. The thing I was doing a dumb tune for was Mega Man. And honestly, my Japanese is not that great, so I could even do an Evangelion reference with this. Sudden realization, I could have done that Eva joke much earlier if I was worried about the loading. Why do I not think about these things? So yeah, I believe our little pilot exam is done with the mech. Are we just waiting for the loading here? Still too late to make the alpha joke here. I'm not sure if anybody heard that in the background, but I think I heard the cat clawing at my door. Or just meowing for my attention. Open the door! Open the door, Pingy! I will just pick up that next quest. Make sure that it's all, yep, it's all pre-assembled. Our current parts that we have is a body, some legs, or boosters, legs, drill, and flat cannon. Which we already have all of those by default. Alright, well, let's take care of our other little side quest here, which the barkeep's like, Dreadwing, go kick its ass. Sure. Let's see how well I do. Wonder if this will be our first death. Hopefully not. Carefully clear out the Pingy. Energy is not exactly the best when it comes to this gun here. Pingy down. More pingy. Ow. Yep. I don't think we're ready. But hey, we got some things to scan in our little ship here. With our lovely little scanner. And while we're at it, with all the materials we've been collecting, a little better armor. Little upgrade with their station. Wondering. Nah. Alright, that works. Let's see. Don't got none of that. I could make this if I were to. Let me see here. Can I upgrade this? More string required, which I would need 11 more. Boom! Sweet little puffball of plasma, please move out of my way. I want to get to the sewing. Alright. So I would need 1 silk, at least. And another cotton wool. Dear sweet little puffball kid. Alright. So I can at least make 1, 2. Decraft some, make new, make pants. Isn't that lovely? I'm already up by another 2 tiers because of, well, only hopping to one other planet and collecting materials just break down everything. Universal uncrafter is really, you know, speeding things along. Let's see here. Titanium sniper rifle compared to. It's certainly more damage. The pistol, the pistol, the pistol, the pistol. If I were to think about this correctly, that would be more so guarantee more DPS. But I want to hold off of weapon. Hold off of weapons. We upgrade furnace. What about you? Upgrade inventor table? Yes. Let's see. Could make another campfire and hold on to it until we actually get the tungsten bars. Wood log, we could definitely easily get our hands on. Cobblestone and dirt, easily get our hands on. And 2 empty bottles, so what we do need is the 2 empty bottles. Let's see. We can upgrade the workbench. And need a bunch for this. Ah, but something I can do. Bunch of moth traps. I'm going to quickly place down these moth traps. Pretty nice. A little watering of the crops. I should have seen and checked if I could actually make the other watering can. Probably would have sped this little process up. Instead of having to actually wait for rain. You know, hell with it. I'm not going to water them all. And don't worry, they won't wilt. They only go to their next growth state whenever they're actually watered and, well, they're already at their, ready for harvesting. So yeah, let's get back to Esther. Gotta love the loading screens, you know? Thinking in my sleep-deprived brain, I wonder if I forgot to mention something like me going on a second planet, mainly to try and gather more materials. I might have ended up destroying a floor and hunting ground, you know, with the hostile NPCs and not an actual, you know, passive town. Alright, well now you're familiar with scanning, we need to start finding artifacts here. Yes, the Floran ones first. See, this is why I mentioned the Floran hunting ground earlier. Breaking and taking all their things might have, maybe, I don't know if he'll just skip me forward to the end of this quest, but even if it does, we're still going to go back to the other Floran settlement where I dropped off all the different things I looted just to have them scanned. First, their colonies will contain vital clues to its whereabouts. Florans live all over nowadays, but still prefer the dense forest vegetation of planets found around gentle stars. Good luck, dear, and thank you. Oh, okay, good. It's not counting as scanned. Kinda good in a way. I don't actually have to stress about, you know, taking every piece of furniture from a hostile location and be worried about it, you know, sequence breaking the game. But yeah, this planet we're hovering over, it's the planet where I found the Floran settlement and the hunting ground. So we could just jump down here and have ourselves a nice walk on over. Shouldn't really be much of a really long walk, you know? The only thing that could really get our way would just be hostiles. Like you. Go away, I don't want to deal with you. I don't have time for one enemy that, you know, is not really going to corner me. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Brain was having a some would say a yam. Brain gone yam for a second. Those cactus enemies in general, if you can tell their colorful headpieces compared to the rest of the grass, and just jump over them, you know, with enough airtime to get past, you should be fine. Now you, on the other hand, you're just going to be persistent, aren't you? To give credit where credit is due for these persistent ones, at least they make me have to waste my time. Careful with my jumps. Sausage boy. Away from me, sausage man. Are you a boy or are you a man? You're a sausage. A silly, silly sausage. Wait, was this the right way? Yeah, it's the right way still. I was a little bit worried about the tunnel that I had there, if it was gonna just lead me even further deep underground or not. Here we are, Florence! We scan, scan. Lots of scan. But yeah, this being the settlement where I found my first two crewmates. After doing so many bloody quests. Like you see that one over there with the exclamation mark, you know, random natives and their quests. Hold on. I am resisting the temptation, the annoyance. I wanted to sneeze. One more annoying thing about being a biological being, I have to worry about sneezing. Where the body is rejecting gems. Curse this for flesh. But yeah, as you can see, the progress bar is not really going quickly at all. Because there's like so many items to be potentially scanned that actually do add progress to the Florins, you know, for their next mission, for their artifact. Gotta deal with all this here. Gravity still hurts. Get a little top off of that health. Sure, it might have only been 1 point of damage, but every point counts. We scan you. Alright, we scanned enough, I believe. But let's just, you know, thoroughly check everything. Because I don't want to come back here. So I thought of something. Out of everything that we scanned, name the things that are actually important and for the quest. And if you get it right, well, you don't get a cookie. Stop reading the wiki and let the new players actually discover things for themselves. But yeah, all that scanned. Let us return to Esther, get that quest done, pick up the next quest, and do that quest on the next episode. Loading. The clues you collected revealed that the Florin artifact is enshrined in the ceremonial hunting caverns. Judging from what I found out, you need to compete in a ritual hunt to get it. Given Sail the coordinates, you need be careful, dear. Right. Let's see. What's in the bag? Ooh, a new dagger. I can go even more stabby. Let's fix this up a wee little bit, shall we? There we go. So yeah, wrapping up the episode. Thank you for joining and putting up with my sleep-deprived brain. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you don't, I wish you all a nice day. And until next time, take care.